Now we will look at the conditional, its regular conjugations, and the uses of the conditional. I will continue to repeat that you should already have a basic understanding of subject pronouns by this point, and you should know which ones are first, second, and third person, and which ones are singular and plural. You should also be aware of the three Spanish verb categories, AR, ER, and IR, and you should know that each group of verbs have their own endings depending on the tense, mood, and subject being used. The conditional conjugation pattern is very similar to the future tense. You maintain the verb in its infinitive form, and afterwards you simply add the respective conditional ending to that infinitive, depending on which subject is being used. So as I have said previously, unlike the present, preterite, and imperfect, the future and conditional do not remove the infinitive verb endings, they simply maintain the infinitive and then add their respective future or conditional endings to that infinitive. All three verb groups share one set of conditional endings, just like they share one set of future endings. The conditional endings are ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian. And the conditional endings are identical to the ER and IR imperfect endings, but the stems are formed differently as I have shown previously. So we're going to use the AR verb hablar to start off with. We take this infinitive and simply add the respective conditional endings we see above. Again, very similar to the future conjugational pattern. We have hablaría, hablarías, hablaría, hablaríamos, hablaríais, hablarían. For the ER verb comer, we again take the infinitive and simply add the respective conditional endings we see above. Comería, comerías, comería, comeríamos, comeríais, comerían. For the IR verb vivir, we do the same thing. We take the infinitive and add the respective conditional endings we see above. Viviría, vivirías, viviría, viviríamos, viviríais, vivirían. So when is the conditional used? Mainly it is for hypothetical situations or probabilities. Jugaría contigo, pero no tengo tiempo. Creo que ganaríamos el partido. Deberíamos ir a la playa. It can also be used to make polite requests. ¿Me darías un vaso de agua, por favor? ¿Prepararíamos mi comida favorita? So usually, when a verb is used in the conditional, it can be translated as would, could, or should. As usual, there are irregular verbs which do not follow the usual conjugational pattern. In this case, simply taking the infinitive and then adding the respective conditional ending afterwards. But we will cover irregular verbs under the conditional in Unit 3. So again, like the conditional, the future tense will simply add its own endings to the end of infinitive verbs, rather than replacing the AR, ER, and IR endings, like in the present, preterite, or imperfect. And that covers the basics of the conditional. Hopefully you have a good understanding of it now. As I always say, if you could please share this video series with your friends and teachers, I would very much appreciate that. And that is all for now, so until next time.